Oh, buddy, then take a look at this. This right here. This is 5 pounds of body fat. Now, obviously, this is just a little silicone model of it, but this is actually what the size of 5 pounds of body fat would be. I mean, let's compare it again. 1 pound of body fat, 5 pounds of body fat. So for those who say, man, I only lost 5 pounds. I've been working hard at the gym. I've been consistently hitting what I'm supposed to do each day. You know, I'm on top of my diet and I'm only losing 5 pounds. Well, buddy, put this next to your midsection, your arms, your legs, your lower back, wherever it is that you're trying to lose weight, and just say, next time you only lose 5 pounds, if you're losing it at fat, that's a lot. What's up, everyone? David here. Got a new video for y'all today. But before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any new videos, because for those who don't know, we got new videos on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So don't miss out. Now, before we get into the main topic of this video, I got some new toys I want to show y'all. Take a look at this little guy right here, this little blob of yellow fat. That's exactly what it is. This is a life-size representation of 1 pound of body fat. Now, we all have body fat. This is the stuff that's inside of us, and for many people, this is the stuff that we're trying to get rid of. We don't want to have excess fat. We don't want to be overweight. We don't want to be obese. You know, we're trying to lose weight. So this right here, this is 1 pound. And for most people, this might come as a shocker. This might be actually more than you may think. So next time you say, ah, man, I only lost 1 pound, that's it. I mean, you look at the size comparison right here. 1 pound only, that's what you're complaining about? That's something you should be proud of losing. I mean, that's actually a big amount. That's a lot. Now, what happens if it starts adding up? Well, let's just say you lose 5 pounds of fat. Oh, buddy, then take a look at this. This right here. This is 5 pounds of body fat. Now, obviously, this is just a little silicone model of it, but this is actually what the size of 5 pounds of body fat would be. I mean, let's compare it again. 1 pound of body fat, 5 pounds of body fat. So for those who say, man, I only lost 5 pounds. I've been working hard at the gym. I've been consistently hitting what I'm supposed to do each day. You know, I'm on top of my diet and I'm only losing 5 pounds. Well, buddy, put this next to your midsection, your arms, your legs, your lower back, wherever it is that you're trying to lose weight, and just say, next time you only lose 5 pounds, if you're losing it at fat, that's a lot. But what about muscle? How does it compare in terms of size? We got 5 pounds of fat right here, and we got 5 pounds of muscle right here. I mean, just look at this little guy right here. This is a calf right there. I mean, you can see, it looks like, I wish my calves were this big, but this is what 5 pounds of muscle would normally look like. Now, if we put them side by side, you can see muscle outweighs fat, son. I'm letting you know that right now. It's clear, it's obvious, without a doubt, fat is slightly bigger than muscle. 5 pounds of fat, 5 pounds of muscle. I mean, you compare, it should be pretty clear. Now, many people, they want to start their weight loss journey. They want to start working out, they start hitting the gym consistently, they're on top of the diet, they have the goal of losing weight. Now, they step on the scale as a progress check to see, okay, I started off at 200 pounds, now I'm down to 185. Or maybe you start off at 200 pounds and for some reason you're still at 200. That number on the scale right there, that's something that people are so obsessed with. They think that's the only way to measure progress when it comes to weight loss. But what exactly does that scale number represent? Does it represent how much body fat you lost, or how much weight you have lost? Again, let me ask you this. That number on the scale, does it represent how much weight you've lost or how much body fat you lost? That's the essential question. Are you trying to lose body fat or are you trying to lose body weight? Again, because if you're losing weight, you could be losing this and this, but if your goal is to lose weight, most likely what you're really trying to do is lose this and preserve, if not build, more of these. Now, with my previous experience of being a personal trainer, I've had my fair share of clients who have that goal of wanting to lose weight, or so they thought that was their goal. But after going through assessments, really finalizing and fine-tuning what their goal is, the goal actually is not to lose weight for them. They start realizing their goal is to lose body fat. Because think about it this way, you start burning more calories than you're consuming. Again, that's the only way that you're gonna be losing weight. You gotta be in a caloric deficit. That means burning more than you're consuming. but maybe they're not eating the right amount of protein, but they're still working out. Ultimately, you know, if you're eating less and less calories and you're just burning them off more and more, most likely you're gonna be burning off fat and you're gonna be losing some muscle mass along with it. But on the flip side, if you know you are doing the right type of exercises and you're eating the proper diet, the right amount of protein, hitting the good amount of weights, you know, hitting it hard at the gym on top of your cardio, then you're gonna be losing fat and building muscle. But for many clients, they're so caught up on just the number on the scale. That's the only way that they're measuring progress. But again, we just said that number on the scale doesn't take into account what exactly is that body weight consisting of. If we have someone who weighs 200 pounds and they've been hitting the gym consistently, they may look a lot better. They're doing their cardio, they're lifting their weights, they're eating their protein, they're staying on top of their diet, but the number on the scale is still the same. Yet how is it that they're looking a lot better? It's because they're losing plenty of these and they're building a lot of these. And that's one thing that I tell all my clients in the past is don't just focus on the number on the scale. There's other ways to measure progress in terms of body composition. You know, the way you want to look, you want to change your physique. I always tell them, take one shirt, for example, that fits you pretty tight. Typically, where do people gain weight? They gain in the midsection, they gain it in the arms. Okay, find one shirt that fits you tight right here in this section and in the arms. Use that same shirt, put it on once a month. Every month, you should feel it getting looser right here and looser right here. And then eventually at some point, it might start getting tighter right here again. Why? Because you're gaining muscle in this particular area. But in the midsection, you're not really gaining more muscle. Yes, you are building your abs, but you're losing size because you're burning all that fat that's there, hopefully. But for some reason, man, a lot of clients are not getting it. And not just clients, a lot of people, I know many of you have that goal of wanting to lose weight, but you're so caught up on the number on the scale, you haven't processed the fact that it's not about losing weight. It's about losing body fat, and that number on the scale is not going to reflect it. Unless you have a special BIA scale where it actually does hook up to your phone and lets you know how much of your body is body fat compared to muscle mass, then yes, that will tell you specifically. But if we got a generic bathroom scale, it's not going to tell you exactly how much of your weight that you did lose was either muscle or fat. It's just going to tell you overall how many pounds or kilos that you've lost. Now, I've had clients in the past who have come in with that goal of weight loss, and throughout the process, you know, we're doing the typical things that you got to do for weight loss, or at least what most people would assume is important for weight loss. You know, we're doing our cardio sessions, you know, high intensity interval training, you know, HIIT training. We're burning calories within every workout session. And the rest days, they're going on their walks, burning a little bit more calories, you know, a little bit more steady state cardio. But throughout the entirety of all this, they're also lifting weights. And that's one thing I have all of my clients do. Whether their goal is to lose weight, lose fat, if they understand the difference between the two, I always make them lose weight. And those are the same clients that are seeing results with overall weight loss, even though they're doing things that technically should be building muscle, so that would be gaining their weight, right? So it comes down to this: which is better for weight loss? Is it lifting weights or is it just cardio? Which one is ideal for this particular goal? The simple answer to that question is both. You have to lift weights if you want to lose weight. You got to do your cardio if you want to lose weight. But I'm talking about specifically body fat, all right? It's not just about losing weight, because I'm pretty sure no one wants to lose this. We only want to lose these right here. This is the stuff that we want to burn and get rid of. You have to do both. But it doesn't matter which one you do if you can't stay consistent to it. At the end of the day, what's a really big important topic when it comes to fitness and whatever your goal is, and at this point, it doesn't even matter if the goal is weight loss or building muscle or just living healthier, it's just you gotta stick to it. All right, it doesn't matter if you do it for 1 week or 2 weeks, you're not gonna see the results you want. You have to adhere to it long term. So whether you decide to do weightlifting, whether you decide to do just cardio to lose weight, hey, stick with it, all right? You actually have to commit to it. You gotta stay consistent if you wanna see the results that you're desiring. And on top of that, the diet needs to be in check, all right? Don't just be thinking that only because you're working out, now you can get away with what you're eating. No. You can't out-train a bad diet. Whatever it is that you're eating, you gotta make sure you're on top of it. If you want to lose weight, you have to be in a caloric deficit. What does that mean? I'm glad I asked. That means you're burning more calories than you are consuming. Again, I'm gonna say it this way. You're burning more than you're eating, not the other way around. Don't think that you have to eat less than you're burning, because at some point that might start messing with your head and you might start thinking that you have to eat less and less and less, and sooner or later you're malnourished, you're starving yourself. No. stay on top of the diet, and just burn it more throughout the day, move around more throughout the day, get more calories burned. But how exactly are we gonna be burning these calories? Is it gonna be through lifting weights, or is it gonna be through cardio? So we already established weight loss is about calories in versus calories out. Now, if we're looking at it this way, why does everyone only do cardio when it comes to weight loss? Does lifting weights not burn calories? Yes. Is that what we're trying to do to lose weight? Burn calories? Yes. Does cardio burn calories? Yes. So why is it that people only lean towards one, cardio specifically, than the other, if both of them at the end of the day do burn calories? Let's focus on the cardio specifically for a second. Yes, it burns calories. And some people might make the argument that yes, it does burn more calories than weightlifting. Why? It's because you can go for a longer period of time at that lower intensity, and the longer you can go, the more calories you'll be burning compared to weights. Weights, you can only go so hard for so long before you have to stop, take a rest, and then start up again. So ideally, cardio would burn more calories just because the duration of time can be extended further. But on top of that, what else does cardio do? Outside of just burning calories, cardio also helps, you know, with your heart health, lung health. I mean, cardio, what do you think that stands for? Cardiovascular health. Cardio meaning heart, vascular, you know, your lungs, airways, breathing, you know, just overall health benefits. Now, when it comes to lifting weights, yes, it does help you burn calories, because at the end of the day, it is movement, it's physical activity, is it not? Anytime you move, you are burning calories. Am I wrong? But what else does it do? On top of burning calories, you are also building muscle when it comes to lifting weights. Now, this specific portion right here about building muscle, what most people don't know is that building muscle when it comes to lifting weights will be an absolute game changer for those who have the goal of losing fat. Why? Because those who build more muscle will ultimately burn more fat. Now, how is that exactly? I want you to focus on what you're doing right now. If you're just sitting there doing nothing, just watching this video, you are burning calories. I mean, right now I'm burning calories talking, but even if I was just stand here and do nothing, I'm still gonna be burning calories. Why? Because that is what we do. We are humans. We have something called your RMR, resting metabolic rate. It's the rate in which your body is burning calories just from a resting position. So even when you sleep, you're burning calories despite you not doing anything. Why are we burning calories? It's because your organs are still working to keep you alive. Your heart is still pumping to keep your body going. I mean, we're not dead. Unless you're dead, you're not burning calories. But what happens when we start lifting weights? We start increasing that resting metabolic rate. So let's just say we have an overweight person. Doesn't work out, no muscle, but excess amount of fat. They may have an RMR, resting metabolic rate, of, let's just say 1,500 calories a day. That means they're gonna be burning 1,500 calories a day if they were just stand around and do nothing all day. Now, if we have a person who's fit and has got plenty of muscle, their RMR, resting metabolic rate, would be right around 2,000 calories. Obviously, these are just examples. It's gonna vary from person to person, but the person with more muscle has a higher RMR. So that means that even in a resting state, they're gonna be burning more calories. So who's burning more calories? The out of shape person with a lot of fat, or the fit person with more muscle? The fit person with more muscle. And the fact that they're burning more calories mean that they could be burning more fat. Because what did we establish previously? What is it that you need to burn fat? What is it that you need to lose weight? You need to burn calories. So again, cardio, yes, it burns calories. Weightlifting, yes, it burns calories. Cardio, okay, what else does it do? Yeah, it's good for your heart health and lung health, which is very important. It means cardiovascular health. You should be doing it for health benefits. But what else does lifting weights do? It helps you build the muscle. And the more muscle mass you have, the more calories you're gonna be burning throughout the day because of a higher resting metabolic rate. And the more calories you burn, the more weight, the more fat that you're gonna be losing, which is ultimately what the goal is for many of you. So at the end of the day, you have the goal of wanting to lose weight. Specifically, we already established you want to be losing body fat. What do? What is the best approach? Do you only do cardio, or do you only lift weights, or do you do a combination of both? The answer is both. You got to lift weights to help you build the muscle. You got to do cardio to help with the overall health benefits, improve heart health, improve lung health. Yes, they're both gonna aid in losing this. Don't just stick to one only. Now, granted, if you can only stick to one, just stay consistent with it. If you're only gonna do cardio, then okay, stay consistent with it. Don't just do it once and then stop. All right, don't just do it twice a week when you know you could be doing 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. Don't just lift weights. If you're only gonna be doing weights, don't just do it by itself on one day. No, do it multiple times per week. No, don't just do it for 2 weeks and then drop off. Whatever it is that you're gonna be choosing. whether it's cardio only, whether it's weights only, you gotta stay consistent with it. You gotta adhere to it long term. Remember, you're not gonna be getting these results overnight. You actually have to stick to the plan if you wanna see the desired outcomes. Now again, just to wrap it up, you have to do both. That is what I recommend. Building muscle through lifting weights, burning fat through both cardio and lifting weights. Overall health benefits, I mean, they're all there. It should be pretty clear what you should be doing by now. There you have it, everyone. Hope this video was helpful. Again, hope this clears up what you should be doing or what the differences are between cardio and weightlifting in terms of how do they relate to the goal of losing fat. Again, not losing weight, losing fat, because again, the many of you, that is your ultimate goal. Comment down below if this video was helpful. Also comment down below if you have any other questions specific to losing weight, losing fat, or even building muscle, anything that has anything to do with fitness, whether it be about mindset, motivation, nutrition, diet, workouts, programs, whatever it is, comment down below. I'll be more than happy to help you out and make a video answering any of these questions. Also, be sure to subscribe not just to this channel, but my girlfriend's channel and the couple's channel so you don't miss out on any new videos, because for those who don't know, we got new videos across the board for all 3 channels every week. For this channel specifically, got new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, so don't miss out. And then Instagram and TikTok, same thing. Be sure to follow me on my accounts, my girlfriend's accounts, couple's accounts. I put all the links down in the description below. With that being said, I'll catch y'all next time.